Damn, Sway, this shit crazy. Alrighty, and we are back like we never left. How is everybody feeling for the initial results? Let's go ahead and see how this one goes. I still haven't gotten any W's yet. Let me go on Travis' site right now. I think what they're doing is the cleats first, and then they're gonna do the indoor shoes. Um, I feel like the cleats got a little bit more hype than the indoor shoes, if I'm being honest. But we'll see how this goes. If you guys don't mind, can everyone drop a one in the chat? Dang, man, them results are going by faster than I was expecting. I'm not gonna lie, man. Them results is coming in fast. We're about to see whether or not we are actually taking W's on the cleats very, very soon, friends. If you guys don't mind, can everyone just drop a one to know so we can know whether or not my connection is running smooth? Please and thank you. Can everyone just drop a one so that way we are ready to go? Shout out to everybody coming back for the second time around. I'm gonna go ahead and provide. I'm gonna go ahead and provide everybody my story so that way they can know that I'm live once again. Okay, let me go ahead and do YouTube Studio so I can grab up that link. Welcome back in, sir. What's up, top of the motor miss? What's going on? Let's see. I'm gonna do this. Excellent. Grabbing up that. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and let IG know real quick that we are back on, friends. Draw closed about a couple of minutes ago. Pretty quick, a quicker draw that we experienced the first time around, which is great. So we gotta give them props for that. They're doing their right. They're doing us justice on that. And I'm gonna go ahead and drop the story right now. Let's go ahead and do that. Let's do this. Okay. Results are live now. Jump on and take. And let's see who's getting dubs. Okay. Okay, friends. I'm going to go ahead and upload this link. And we're good to go. There we go. Okay, friends. All right, friends. We're good to go. So we're on. Making sure we're good. Matt, what's up, man? Chuck, what's going on? Joe, what's going on? KJ, what's going on? I pass on these, but hopefully you all get a W. I'm hoping for it, man. BG, is this a new haircut? No. Why? Does it look like I shaved my hair? Am I balding? Am I balding, friends? Let me find out, man. We're simply just waiting up on Super Swipe, or I sound on Super Swipe on the Travis Scott website with the Super Swipe results. We're hoping that we get W's rolling out as soon as possible, and it seems like results are coming out very quickly. I still haven't gotten anything with W's just yet, but if you guys do see anything, by all means, let me know whether or not you guys took a W or not. Okay, excellent. Alrighty. Hold on, friends. Let me go ahead and do that. And we're golden. Golden. Hold on. There we go. Let me try something. Nothing, friends. Damn, man. What the heck? No email, no nothing yet. Nada. Anybody taking a W just yet? Or anybody taking a W yet? Now, BG, looking fresh. Thank you guys so much. Any W's kept? First of all, let me know whether or not you guys are catching W's, period. Or if you guys entered up, period. Okay, excellent. Okay. Joey says we're back. We're back, friends. I'm just making sure that connection is running smooth, and my phone is on 3%, friends. What up, BG? What's up, Bernard? I didn't answer for my cleats. I should have, but I've been working on my 300 Chrysler S. There we go. Took my W at 515. Nice. Anybody else taking dubs? By all means, let me know. By all means. Nothing yet. I hope I hit on the indoor pair. Congrats. Already seeing W's, right? That's what we're hoping for, friends. Okay. Still waiting, friends. Nothing yet, friends. Still waiting. How's everyone's Sunday morning / afternoon, I should say? Still feels like it's early for your boy. I've been up very much a couple of hours more than I had to, but... So what's up, baby? Jose, what's going on? 49% in. Guess another day in the cryo shots isn't so bad. You think these are going to resell for a lot? I want a pair, says Christian. Honestly, it being a Trav, I feel like they will. They will. And I haven't really heard much going on with W's, friends. So, I don't... Y'all let me know in the chat. Once it's all said and done for this drop, do you guys feel like everything will resell? Have we even seen resale yet? Let's see. Goat. Travis got what? Travis got Phantom 6 low. Let's see. 10.5, 477. Sheesh. 501, 351. What are your thoughts, friends? What are your thoughts? What are we thinking here? $501, 500, 500, 600. Seems like it's ranging right around 500. I feel like after this drop, maybe dipping down to the 400 range, but not quite sure, friends. Let's see. Elite ICs. Let's see how much for the elites. The indoors, 373. I think the elites, I feel like the elites and the Travs, the elites cleats and the indoor shoes should be reselling. I feel like they will. Yes, I just hope it's not crazy high. Who are you rooting for the World Cup? I'm going to be rooting for Mexico. I'm going to be rooting for Spain, and I'm going to be rooting for Argentina. Those are the three teams that I really do mess with. Obviously, I got the FC Barcelona jersey up in there, but those are the main three. But I'm a huge fan of each and every single team, even the England team as well, which they should be playing very, very soon. But yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to say the least for World Cup action. Trying to see if there's anything else, friends. Sorry. Let me just double check. Checking those emails. When you guys check your emails, you guys got to make sure that when you guys are checking your emails, you guys got to make sure you guys are checking your guys' spam emails as well, friends. I want, but don't know if I want to buy because it might not be profitable. That's the thing, friends, is that if you guys are going to buy something, you guys got to make sure you guys really want it first before you guys make a big mistake. So think about it, but I'm pretty sure these will be a major sellout. And it's first come, first serve as soon as you guys get that email. Remember that. Remember that. So good luck, friends. Nothing yet, friends. You live in the USA and that's not your top team? I mean, listen, those are my favorites. Just because I live in the USA doesn't necessarily mean I got to represent crazy. But one of my favorite teams as of right now is definitely going to be Team USA. But I will say, if who I want to win it all, Argentina. I want Argentina to win it all. I do represent the USA. I do have the VAA jersey on deck. Right then and there. Let me just show y'all real quick. Gotta make sure we represent Team USA. But if I can pick and choose who to take it all, I gotta make sure Argentina takes it all, man. I got to, and if not, then I gotta go ahead and run it up with Spain as well, man. All good teams, though. All good teams. What up, BG? What's going on, Armando? How are you, friend? Everything that goes up goes down. Not even with Travis Scott's look at the fragments now and Morris Wilson. I would highly recommend you guys checking to see how their pairs have been doing in the aftermarket to like kind of see what's going on with the cleats. But it's a different timing. Again, friends, it is a different timing just because I feel like with the World Cup happening, the hype is right here, right now. I think a lot of soccer players that are trying to look stylish will be going for these. But that price tag is pretty up there. I will say that. That price tag is massively up there. So, something to take to consideration. I'm going to go ahead and charge my phone as well, too, friends, because it's at 3%. So, yeah. Let me go ahead and get my charger before my phone dies and I can't get my results in. I'm going to go ahead and charge up my device right here. As we are waiting. How come I'm not getting any charge, though? Let me do it right here. Charging it up in 3, 2, 1, and there we go. Okay. Device charging. Excellent. I'm going to put the water right here. And we're golden. Results are out. Yes, results are going out right now as we speak, friends. We got our 55% in for selecting results on the cleats, and then pretty shortly after we will be seeing the results for the indoors. If anyone hits on a 10.5 on the indoor joint and I don't, holler at me, sister. Again, if we do end up hitting on the cleats or the indoor sneaks, we will let them go for retail, or if I can get some type of vibe, I'll make sure. I will make sure that we get it done for you guys. I'll try my very best if I can get them things for you guys for retail if I can. Also, I got something right here, but it's for one of my like rental thingamajigs. Time to confirm or modify your rental return. Existing, modify, confirm, or modify. Let me just go ahead and confirm this real quick, friends. We're pulling up information. Because I ended up renting a car. So I got to make sure if this is correct. June 29th is tomorrow. It's correct. There we go. Just have to confirm this before I get fined or something. All right. Return confirmed. Thanks, bro. We're looking forward to seeing you. Okay. Excellent. Let's go. I hit 3 times. I hit on the jerseys. Hold on. I hit. Hold on. You guys hit 3 times. You guys got to show that proof. If you guys don't mind, make sure you guys lock in the proof and showing us how it's done by following us up on IG and sending them DMs, man. How you guys hitting 3 times and I can't even hit it on once? Lock in, friends. Here you guys go. This is my IG, friends. Send me W's, checkout links, all that good. And let it be known right then and there. Shout out to the sneaker community. Shout out to Jorge up in the building. BG Tropical Pinks for me, please. I got you guys, man. Make sure you guys go ahead and drop a comment on this specific post, and I will be choosing one specific person for some Tropical Pinks for that retail price tag. Lock it in, friends. Here we go. 57% in on the Cleats. Come on. Let's get it going. Anybody else is taking W's up in here? He said he took W's on 3? On 3 of them? I got to get a W at least on 1. You hit, we all hit. That's what I'm saying, man. Are the stock numbers out yet? Says Gabriel. I mean, it being a Travis Scott already, I feel like it's limited. I just don't know. I haven't really heard much about stock specifically on Sneakers app or stuff. Only one, bro? Oh, you only hit on 1? Okay, I thought you ended up hitting on 3. At least that's what I thought. At least that's what I thought. But y'all let me know if you guys are going for anything specifically besides the cleats or maybe just the merch alone. By all means, let me know. And then I'll definitely bring you guys up for it. Hold on, friends. Let me just go ahead and move this to the side. And we're going to pop that up right here. Excellent. I'm going to just lay down for just a tiny bit, friends. Go ahead and get this thing situated. 200 on Sneakers app. You guys see it on Sneakers app already? Let's see. Sneakers. United States upcoming. I don't see them on Sneakers app yet. But if you guys are seeing them EU wise, maybe you guys can. Head on the fragments just now. Oh my God. Here we go. Only 16 pairs in my size, says Sosa, on Sneakers. Let's freaking go, man. Shout out to everybody showing that love and support once again. Let me just go ahead and do this real quick. Just in the meantime, sorry, sneaker community, but I got to for the one time. These cleats are draw only right now. As of right now, I would say it's a draw only, but first come, first serve on the checkout links. That being said, just because you guys get a link to checking out doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are going to get the W right off the rip. That means you guys got to make sure you guys are quick with the checkout link. By the way, we are 59% in, man. 59% in. That means there's another 40 to 41% still going out with dubs. If you guys don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and pop up this poll right here. Start up a poll. And we're going to do this real quick. We're going to put, did you go for the cleats? Question mark. Yes. No, I passed. Okay, let's see. All right, guys. So this is what I put. Did you go for the cleats? Question mark. Everybody go ahead and vote on the poll so we can get a little bit more of a glimpse of what's going on with them cleats. Do you think that the Kobe draft pack will restock? I missed out on it. For Kobe draft pack, I'm not so sure what's going to go down with those, to be honest. Whether they're going to be restocking those. But I do see that there's some sizes available right now currently on sneakers. I'm still in the queue for the Shy Pinks. This is a soccer pair. You're still in the queue for the Shy... What? For the Shy Pinks? Matt. Stop playing games. Yeah, these are for the soccer vibes. These are definitely for the soccer vibes. Okay. Checking for all inboxes. Still nothing, friends. Okay. I see we got some jokesters up in here, huh? Shout out to Matt, man. OG, man. What are you guys up to for this Sunday? Everybody vibing on Sunday or what? Oh no, L train coming. Well, it seems like 56% of you guys passed up on the cleats. Some of you guys are not messing with the cleats, which is fine. Right? To each their own, to each. I wonder if people would soul swap the cleats. Who would do that? Let me know in the comments if you guys would soul swap the cleats. Put some other different platforms. Maybe like an Air Force One platform or something. Results out. It's going to be 108 here in North Carolina. I'm finding water and AC as you should, man. As you should. Let me see what's the weather like right now in New York. Let's double check. What's the weather like? 80 degrees right here, right now. Not too bad. 79, 74. It's going to be nice and cool in the 70s. And then tomorrow, it's going to be in the 80s. Not bad, man. Not a bad day. Not a bad day at all. Nope, I let the players have the stuff they can use. That's why I didn't buy SBs for so long. So W. You know, I have to when I even if I can't play the sport and whatnot, I feel like I still want to just to see what the vibes are. You guys never know. It could be a certain shoe that makes you want to wear. All of a sudden, you're starting to play the same sport. All that. It's a good vibe. It's a good vibe. Let me double check if I hear or see anything else. Enjoy my day off. Go back Wednesday. Get some. Okay. Listen. So I'm not even gonna say ZA out loud, and about to go get some pizza. There we go. Go ahead. Lock it in. Lock it in. Let's see. Enjoy my day off. Going back to Wednesday and get some. About to get some pizza. 103 here tomorrow. Week-long heat index till July 2nd. Nice. Gotta watch the season finale from MGM Plus after this 100 fire. Friends, I'm not gonna lie. We might have to take this stream on the go. So what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna go ahead. Okay. I'm gonna just go ahead and let them know to pick me up, because I do have to run things up with family real quick. So I told them to just come, stop by, pick me up. So I'm gonna be in the car, vehicle. We're streaming it. So we're locking in. We're locking in. Taking you guys on the go here, friends. Okay. Okay. Let me see. What up, VG in chat? What's going on, Migs? Sorry, never mind, friends. I had to tell him not. No more. Okay, friends. Field trip with BG. It seems like it's a go. I told them I'm going to be working. So, as long as they understand that I'm working, then it should be good. So, it should be a smooth one for sure. So, field trip it is. We're going to be going live on the little road trip. Okay. Short week, me too. 4 days, yeah, 3 off. I'm not gonna lie, it was supposed to be a nice little weekend holiday trip for your boy, but the grind don't stop. The grind don't stop. Is there a link to view status besides Travis' site? I think the confirmation email of you guys, when you guys first enter, and you guys get a confirmation, it says view status. You can check if there's a view status link right when you guys get the confirmation email that you guys joined on the raffle. Are you buying the cleats? No, not personal, but I am going for you guys. What I am gonna go for, most likely gonna be these, but if not, I'll let them go for retail, depending on how I see and like them. But I want to bless up the community, so regardless whether or not we hit on both for personal or not, it's gonna be for you guys, 1,000%. But I don't play soccer, so it's not gonna be me. These are definitely gonna be for you guys. This one might be for me, but most likely just going to be for you guys. If I can't get any of the two, I'm going to just let it go for retail. Shabine. I didn't receive a confirmation email. You guys should have if you guys placed it correctly. Like, your email correctly. Did everyone get a confirmation email when you guys first entered up? I'm going to go ahead and charge up. There we go. Confirmation, check your spams as you should. Check them out. Check them. Yeah, I did exactly. So if you guys entered up, check your spams, check your confirmation email that you guys have entered up. You guys should get it every time you guys enter up. I got it for both my emails. Joe, what's up, man? My one chase next month is the Kobe New York versus New York. Those are going to be a problem. Those are going to be a problem for sure. Also, I want to make sure. Where is that? Where is that? Where it go? Yes, I used two phones and got confirmation. Nice. Yeah. You guys definitely got to make sure you guys get that confirmation for sure. Also got to bring. Where is that? Looking for something, friends. I can't seem to find it. Got it. Get it, I got it. There we go. By the way, I want to say a huge shout out to everybody that tunes in on the streams. It's a Sunday and you guys are still hanging out with your boy and just tuning in for the drop. So it really does mean a lot that you guys take the time out of your day and just supervise a Travis Scott drop with your boy. So I never got a confirmation email. Check your spams and stuff, friends. You guys should always check the confirmation email, and if not, maybe get a separate email and like try to like enter up and stuff whenever you guys do. I always want to make sure I get some type of confirmation email of some sort. Great Queen says, BG, we appreciate you taking the time to chill with us too, though. Man, we're just all grateful, aren't we? We all just grateful for the dubs, for the L's, for chilling, for vibing. You guys are amazing, man. You guys are seriously amazing. So, go ahead. Put that. Excellent. Excellent, 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 man. We're closing off. We are 31% left. Blessings for all. Blessings on blessings. We are 31% left off with results on this specific release right here, man. Let's freaking go. Let's freaking go, baby. Let's freaking go. Anybody else still waiting up on the dubs? I want to say 59% of you guys voted no, I passed on the cleats. So I'm going to go ahead and end the poll right here. And I'm going to go ahead and switch it off to these right here. All right. Always a nice day to see my old friend Manuel Morales. Yes, sir, man. Who knows about Manuel / Manuel? You guys know. If you guys know, you guys know. Why do you like Bars BG? Because you guys know, man, my boy Yamin Yamal. All right, friends. I'm going to go ahead and drop you guys another poll. Start poll right here. This poll is going to be, did you go for the indoor shoes? There we go. Did you go for the Travis Scott Nike Phantom 6 Low Elite ICCE? I should say SE. I'm sorry. Did you go for them? So after 100%, they sending out dubs? No, it's after 100%, it's done. After 100%, it's done. Right now, currently, this is when the time is supposed to be for W's. They're literally showing us. That's the one good thing about Super Swipe that I haven't seen with any other specific, like, raffle system, is that they're showing you guys right then and there how much time left you guys got to receive that email, right? Selecting entries. It's literally providing you guys how much time left. 71% in, meaning that you guys got about 29% left of the entries to see if you guys got any of that checkout links out there for y'all. So that's pretty dope. That's pretty tough. That's pretty dope. I'm gonna go ahead and call that pretty dope. All right, that's a pretty dope thing to see in person right then and there in your face. So if you guys been wondering, oh my, when am I gonna receive the email? When I'm gonna do this? How far are we till? How much time I got? This is what it's looking like. This is what it shows you. It's showing you right there in your face. Right there. You guys can't hate on that. You guys can hate on everything about, oh, I'm not getting any W's. I don't know when to expect. I don't know what the heck is going. Well, this is it right here. You guys are seeing it right here live. 72% entries right then and there. They still got about 28% left. There you guys go. Right there. Once it hits 100, that's how you guys know all entries have been picked. Need the cleats to start on them in the Sunday League. Lock in for everyone that's tapped in with the Sunday League, baby. I wouldn't mind if I didn't win. I need to get my windows tinted. It's about to be hot. But I'm definitely buying them all if I do. There you go. Congrats, 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 friends. Congrats, congrats, congrats. Whether you guys are tinting out your cars, whether you guys are getting the cleats, whether you guys are not, whether you guys are just having some good eats in the city, whether you guys are just chilling at home with friends, family, all that. Better than last time. Anything is going to be better than last time. But I want to go ahead and give them their props. Because they're doing 10 times better than a lot of folks were giving them trouble for. And I get that. It was their first drop. You live and you learn. Touch-ups, switch-ups, all that. Seems like it's running smooth. It seems like it's your typical raffle that you guys are seeing it right here, man. We're trying to get that W too. I'm trying here. Not many complaints about today. I don't see any complaints actually at all. I mean, the raffle didn't take longer than I feel like the raffle didn't take long for it to open up and close off, if that makes sense. I think a lot of folks that know about Travis Scott's site is that the raffles typically take a longer period of time. This one specifically was only about, it went live right around 3. Raffle started closing off right around, what was it, 5? That's about 2 hours. Now we're in some change, 2 hours, give or take. It's not bad. That's not all day. That's not all day. Folks won't complain till it's over and they ain't hip. That's how it goes, man. That's how it goes. 74%. But believe it or not, man, that's part of the sneaker game, man. Whether or not you guys are hitting or taking losses, it's all a part of the sneaker game, man. You guys are either on both. You guys are either on one side or the other. You guys are on the side that took the dub and can talk about the friends of how you guys were successful on that specific release, or you guys can talk about, you guys can be on the other side, which is like a lot of people like myself take L's, and then you just, you kind of just get that little dwelling going on. Oh, snap, I took an L. Man, this is how it went. Kind of sucks, but it is what it is. You guys kind of move on from it because it's not the first, it's not the last shoe to drop, and there's going to be plenty and plenty of more to come. In my IG, I seen you and Super Swipe collab. Cool, shows you on the page. LOL, doing the raffle. Thank you guys so much, man. And like I said before, me and Super Swipe are now finally collaborating together. It's official. You guys see it up in there. I actually ended up inviting them for a collaboration, and they accepted it. So now, me and Super Swipe are literally working together as we speak. So this I'm not going to lie, this could not have been done without you guys. The fact that they're following us up on IG, the fact that they're reposting up the page, the fact that we're doing things with a company that's running a Travis Scott release. You know how big that is? I keep on telling you guys again and again, this is getting bigger and bigger, and it's all through you guys. And if I can do anything to help you guys out, again, I'm going to do my very much all in my power to help y'all out 1000%. So I want to give a huge shout out to Super Swipe on allowing me to be a collaborator or somebody that is pretty much talking about the raffle and supporting the releases with them. I mean, it's a huge honor and blessing, and I'm ready to really try to help out the community in any possible mean when it comes down to these specific releases. So I'm going for it, man. I'm going for you guys. Like I said before, if I can take a W or something and drop it right here for you guys for retail, I'm going to do so. But this is where it all started, and this is how it's going. So shout out to you guys, man. I'm telling you guys, this could not have been done without y'all, and it's actually happening right here within the stream live, like right now. It's crazy. It's honestly crazy. Because if you guys would have told me in 2022 that we would be teaming up or trying to collaborate or trying to work with the people that are running a Travis Scott stream, or I'm sorry, a Travis Scott drop, I never would have thought of that. I never would have thought that would have been possible. So, W's in the chat for your boy. W's in the chat for Super Swipe on getting the thing right here, right now. And we're hoping for it, man. Like, we're moving forward from this. We're hoping that the next drop can keep on going like how it's going right now. I mean, it's a very limited drop. I don't see much W's like that, but it's still a smoother drop than what we've experienced before, and it's only gonna get better. I would assume. By the way, we are 70% in on this one right here, man. Yeah, so it says we did. I know. You see? Shout out to you guys, man. And I'm going to go ahead and... Hold on. I'm going to go ahead and pin this comment. Pin message. Right there, friends. So at least you guys know when the time comes for Super Swiper and the releases, I can try to do my very best to see if I can get some type of info and try to bless it up where we're not always so lost and whatnot. For any questions and whatnot, I can try to provide as much as I can. But as of right now, it's just the beginning, you know? So we're trying our very best to really enjoy every bit of it. But it's been a smooth ride as of right now for the release. Besides it dropping a little late, I don't think that had anything to do with Super Swipe. I think it's just Travis Scott's team and stuff, but we're trying. I don't know why they popped up and we're gonna release yesterday and they didn't. I'm not so sure. Let's freaking go, man. Okay. So the shoes are a bit different. So this is what it shows up on the pool. So we're closing off. We're almost there. Also, I got to check my phone because once they do come, I have to go downstairs. Okay. So 78%, and we got 22% left for W's on the cleats. Now, as far as the indoor shoes, still hasn't started yet, but it seems like way more of you guys ended up going for the shoes than the cleats. Did you go for the indoor shoes? 82% of you guys. 82% of you guys to locked in on the non-cleats. Okay, that shows that there's a bit more of a demand on this one than there was for these. So if you guys took a W on this one, it's going to be 10 times harder going for these. But I feel like the cleats are probably going to be more limited than the indoor shoes, no? I would assume. I feel like the cleat I don't think they would make too many cleats. But who am I? Because I'm not a soccer player, but from the past cleat drops that we've seen from Sneakers app and Nike and stuff, they've been pretty limited. And again, we were comparing earlier this afternoon, we were comparing the stock between a Kobe reverse Grinch or a Grinch cleat in comparison to the Travis Scott cleat, and I feel like Travis's would be more limited than Kobe cleats, but we'll see. Here we go, 80%, that's 20% left, and it's getting kind of faster and faster. Why do I feel like... Okay, we're about to go down in 5 minutes, friends. We're about to go down in 5 minutes, like I said before, because we are transitioning off. Let me go ahead and grab my stuff as well. Okay, friends, I'll be right back. There we go. Cleats are usually super limited. Yeah, I agree. The things that we've been seeing with stocking cleats, I feel like 100%. That's why I feel like there's going to be more W's on this one than we've seen for the cleats. I feel like. Let me go ahead and check stuff out. I got my keys. I got everything I need. It is officially 6 o'clock. We are 19% in for the rest of the entries. Cleats users are super limited. BG, you got your CPFM bucket hat? Question mark. No bucket hat up in here, but what do I have up in here? I got my Knicks hat. I got my New York Knicks hat ready to go. They win the chip. Something good to celebrate. All right, we got the Knicks hat up in here. We're trying it. This is the first time I lost the Travis Scott raffle. Well, you stayed winning on Travis Scott raffle, so that shows something. That shows something. We're cooked. I don't know about cooked yet. 18%. We're still waiting. I'm still nothing with the dub. Nothing yet. Travis got us on a hook. So much for them telling us that they're not hype, or so much for us so much for everyone talking about sneakers are dead and whatnot, and we're still here. We're still here trying to grab up some cleats and some indoor shoes. George said no one ever. Mm-hmm. Josh says dub here. There we go. What size W? If you guys did take a W, what size W did you guys go for? Or did you guys end up taking? Here we go. Okay. 7.5? That's not bad. It's a more common size, no? Compared to a bigger size. Man, those cleats, I'm not gonna lie, man. Those cleats like this go crazy. Those cleats like that go crazy, friends. 17%. We are almost closing off the entrance for this one. How exciting for those that have already tapped in. Haven't seen no dubs on Twitter or X. Let's see. Again, maybe perhaps because there's not been much stock. Let's see. Track it is live. Yep. Like we mentioned that before. You see anything? Not much being said about them. I mean, pretty much all Jordans are indoor shoes due to their prices. Hit size 10 on the cleats. Sheesh. You guys hit on the cleats size 10? Congrats. All right, friends. We're going to go downstairs right now. Okay, friends, I'm going to go ahead and take you guys now downstairs like I mentioned before. We're going to be commuting from point A to point B. Let me see what's up with the charge. Excellent. We have enough where, let me just go ahead and drop this off downstairs. Only because they're limited. If this was a pre-order, they would have sat. You guys think so? I don't know about them sitting. I don't know about these sitting, actually. But let me go ahead and drop this off real quick. Go ahead and connect you guys to my hotspot. Hopefully the connection is gonna run strong. It should. Personal hotspot. We're gonna go ahead and switch over to the personal hotspot. So I need you guys to help me out real quick. Just let me know if you guys cool on that. Closing this. Let me just go ahead and lock my door. Closing this. Let me just go ahead and lock my door. How's the connection right now, friends? Gotta lock the... We're so back. He froze. We're back. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and mute you guys. lag. Don't worry, friends. All right, friends. I'm gonna mute you guys real quick. So just give me 1 second while I get things situated, and then we should be good. All right? Hold that thought. Alrighty, friends, we are back. Can everybody just drop me a 1 just to make sure that the connection is running smooth? We're going on the go, like I mentioned before. We are 13% in on the entries. After that, we will shortly be seeing the indoors go live. And then we'll pretty much cap it out. Actually, hold on. Wait a minute. Scratch that. The indoor sneakers are actually live right now as we speak. So entries are being put up right now. They're at 9%. So now both the cleats and also the indoor shoes are ready to go right here, right now. So that means we got to check our emails as we speak, man. Let me go ahead and check to see where my phone is at now. Okay, excellent. I got it right here. Now I got to check. Friends. Hold on. Right there. Okay. Let me double check right here, friends. Okay. Friends, if I'm still muted, drop. Actually, if you guys can't, hold on. No, we're good. We're good. Okay, friends. Scratch your Tigers. We're good. We're golden. I got them in a size 9.5. Refresh the page. How to do it. There we go. We're locked in. Everyone refresh the page real quick. 13% in on the cleats, and then we officially began the low elites. 13% already. Seems like this raffle is going to be way quicker than the cleat raffle that took place. Yup. Do you guys want to see a guest for the one time real quick? Look who we have up in here, friends. All right, let me show you guys real quick. Look who it is. It's good old Daisy. Everyone say hi, Daisy. Hi, Daisy. Okay, we're gonna leave her right here. She wants to go back to Mama Bear, then she can. Very sweet. Okay, we're back at it. We're ready. I'm checking my emails myself. Once again, I want to give a huge shout out to Super Swipe for doing a way better job at the drop compared to last time around. I feel like there's been a bit more of less of a tension, less of a stress for this specific release. It's just more about whether or not we're going to hit or not, and hoping that there's enough stock for a whole lot of you guys to take a W up in there. Okay, we're golden on there. Let's go ahead and double check the resale value as of right now on GOAT, just so that way some of you guys can understand what's it looking like.
I think we already spoke about the cleats, right? They're right now settling in right around 500 to 600, which is pretty decent, especially since, again, a lot of folks were talking about them kind of being cleats and whatnot and not being the same vibe as something that you guys can actually wear off the court. But if I'm being honest, the way things are looking like after this, I think the cleats are going to be holding up their value, because I did not see many W's go out, meaning that these are probably extremely limited like we were talking about before. So that proves that that's probably going to be something that a lot of folks are going to be happy to grab up if they did take the W via the site. Now, as far as for the indoor cleat, I said the indoor cleats. As far as for the indoor shoes, sizes are settling in right around 350 to 400. And they're staying strong right now. I don't really see much of a dip, especially since, again, it's still kind of early. But 20% already on the entries. Jeez Louise, that's crazy. That is crazy. They're going ahead and dropping the entries right off the rip. Super Swipe might as well send you the head-to-toe merch. Listen, Super Swipe, if you're watching, man, you guys already know. All right. I got let's see. Russ says, I got lucky and I got a pre-order of the CR7 Gold Scorpions boots, size EU 44, US 10. Are they good? ? And anybody has an idea on how much will they be at resale? I'm not so sure about resale when it comes down to anything Cristiano Ronaldo 7s, just because last time I checked, they were a pre-order. I don't know how much stock there was. Well, it's a pre-order, right? So there's going to be a whole lot of stock. So I don't know how much exactly is out there. I do know it's Cristiano Ronaldo. It's World Cup season. So it's probably going to be doing pretty good if it was limited. But pre-orders, they generally make to order. So yeah, that being said, I would say if you like something that's pre-order, get it because you guys like it, not because it might have resale. Because then it's going to be a tough time for you guys to let it go. And once you guys have something pre-order, that's it. There's no returns. There's no sales. Like, everything is final sale. So just keep that to consideration every time you guys are trying to invest in something. And I'm not the guy to be, the most investing person out there. I simply just go for what I like. And then I think about resale after, if there were to be something to trade bait for. But yeah. Good amount of listens on eBay already for the cleats. Oh my god. Already? Like, they have the pair in hand? Or just because they took the dub and having them up as like a confirmed dub? I don't know. I would say I was never a fan of dropping confirmation W's and selling it that way, just because you guys really don't know whether or not you guys have the W locked in unless it's right there at your doorstep. Russ says, that's what I was talking about. That's because it's really limited and I am in the EU, so I have like 14 days to return. So if that is the case, if you are in EU, I would definitely say keep them. I feel like it's way easier for us in the United States to actually get something than you guys in the EU. So, but as far as for resale, I'm not saying anything too much about resale because I really don't know what's the vibe for pre-order, for anything pre-order wise. Bro, they done fooled a bunch of Knicks fans with the Kith Air Max raffle disguised as a pre-order. Now, hear me out, all right? Because that Kith drop, I'm not going to lie, even when people knew that they were pre-orders, it didn't matter, man. You just wanted to represent, and you just wanted something Knick-wise. So, is it really fooling, or is it that everyone is trying to represent the Knicks now, And it makes, even for your boy, I'm not gonna lie, ever since the Knicks went on that crazy run, I've been trying to tap in with Snipes more often just to try to grab something, because everything was just gone. Every single place that you guys can think of, besides Foot Locker and they're like, Jalen Brunson t-shirts and whatnot. But I think they know. I think Knicks fans know that if they're going for something, it's not even because it's limited, it's just because they want to represent. So, I get it. glitching in and out and good. Don't worry, we will be in a stable location pretty soon, but it seems like you guys are able to like hear your boy, so we're doing good as of right now. We still have about 13% left for the cleats, and then I'm not gonna lie, the low elites, the indoors, they're moving pretty quick, man. 35%. It's looking like they're about to catch up on both. And you guys are dropping W's as well, too. Let me go ahead and double check. Congratulations. Okay, so we got one confirmed W and a size 8. This is from one of our OGs up in here, Dominicano Activo. Shout out to him. He's always blessing it up and all that good. I'm not going to drop his name. I'm going to go ahead and shout out to M, man. Shout out to M. He's actually showing me proof that he got the cleats, not so much the indoors, matter of fact, in a size 8, and that he was selected about 44 minutes ago. So we're seeing that right there. I have not seen out one indoor W just yet. Just yet. That's why they needed Models. I'm not going to lie, when they took off Models, I just seen a kid bust. Oh my God. All right, let me lock in. What was I saying? Okay, so Models. I'm not going to lie, I don't know why they took off Models right in front of Barclays. Because I don't know, man. That's a staple pot. Like, I don't get it. I really don't. I don't know what happened after the pandemic, but we definitely need Models. And if you guys don't know what Models is, it's basically like a East Coast version of a Dick's Sporting Goods. But I feel like it was only like in places like New York, maybe Jersey. I don't know where else, because I've never really visited like Connecticut or Virginia and stuff like that. But definitely they were tapped into New York and Jersey, from my understanding at least. I'm going to find a way to get the New York versus New York. Same here. I'm not going to lie. Joe, if I can get a hand of the New York versus New Yorks, a.k.a. the Jalen Brunsons, I got you for retail. I still owe you, so I've got to make sure I get that job done for you. I'm still out of debt, I feel like, in my heart. So I'm going to try my best and see if I can make that happen for you. I've seen a handful of small sizes. Part of the soul left when Models left. R.I.P. to Models, man. They got to bring it back. But in other news, I believe that they actually made that specific location into a facility for basketball. So I think the Brooklyn Nets ended up taking over that facility, or that specific location, for a basketball facility type of thing for kids and people to like just go ahead and get taught basketball and stuff. So, or coach basketball as well. 40. Okay, so here we got 46% in on the low elites ICs. And it seems like the cleats are stuck at 87%. So they're getting closer and closer for both. 47%. We're getting there. Zeno says, I say that because my coworker is the Knicks fan, asked me to join the raffle, so he would have a higher chance of getting them. We both ended up getting them up. Oh, okay. Okay, I see. But now, Zeno, I'm not going to lie, for the next time around, instead of you just going for him willy-nilly, you guys got to make sure you guys get that deposit, all right? Whether it is a simple deposit of 10, 15, or 25, once somebody gives you a deposit, it gives them a better, a better motivation to go ahead and commit to their payment, because now they just lost 15 or 25. You know what I'm saying? They're trying to get that 15 or 25 back. So even if they're a close friend and whatnot, I would still, when it comes down to money and stuff, I would still say claim that 15 or 25 so you don't have to pay that out of pocket, and then they'll go ahead and make sure they get their shoes, So that's just a little tip, There we go. 48%. My goodness, this thing is going quicker than I was expecting, man. We're about to be finished up in here before, I want to say like 7. I'll be done here before 7, friends. Which is excellent. Because I know a lot of folks have been complaining how long Travis Scott drops are, so. And I'm checking my email right now, too, because I'm over here talking, yapping, and whatnot. Wow. What are the odds of that? Okay, so we got W's rolling out, and we just seen, shout out to my boy Manuel, once again. He just hit on a size 10.5 on the indoors. So well done on that. And this is how it should look like. Right? There you guys go. Brandon says, facts. What do you think about the cleats? Will they go for a resale market? The way things are looking like, I did not see many W's on the cleats. My prediction, 500 and up. Maybe even low 400, depending on the size. But knowing it's a Travis Scott, knowing that cleats are usually very limited, what we've seen with the Kobe's, when's the next time they're going to probably drop a Travis Scott cleat, that is? The rollout that behind it, Erling Haaland, I'm not going to lie, it's probably going to stay up 500. Probably. Don't quote me on it, but probably. Brandon says, smart idea with the deposit. Yeah, I mean, that's what I would do at least, right? That's what I would do. That's a small little tip for anybody that is trying to support anybody. If they really want that shoe, they'll drop you guys a $15 deposit that will go towards it. It's not like they're missing out on anything. They're not losing their money. The money is still going to be there for that shoe. It's just a little something to kind of give them motivation to keep on their word, and you don't have to spend anything out of your pocket. Yep. All right, friends. 49% in, 88% on the cleats. The cleats should be gone probably within, I want to say, another 10 to 15. And the way things are looking like with the indoors, they're already at 50%. I feel like by 7 o'clock, I think things are going to be wrapped up over here and sold out. I'm checking right now as we speak. Now, if you guys are checking for emails, make sure you guys are checking your guys' spams. Make sure you guys are checking all your emails, whether you guys used 1, 2, 3, whatever it is. Make sure you guys are on the primary email that you guys used for the entries, okay? Because I know I got 3 emails right now, and I have to physically or manually choose out. All right, my folks up in here in the car showing me they got nothing yet. They got nothing. They're still checking. All right, they are still checking as we speak. So, but 50% in on the entries right up in there. All right. And we're still coasting it, friends. We in the ghetto. All right. Such an L. James says, I just got an email for 13. Congratulations on that. Being side talk. Wait, hold on, friends. Oh my goodness. 51% right now. We're seeing it, man. No email and they reposted you. Shout out to Super Swipe. Again, like I mentioned before, we're locking in. Even if they repost us, even with the dubs or no dubs or whatnot, don't worry, friends. I'm not doing it just to get the W's. I'm not doing it because I want the shoes. I'm not doing it because I have to. I'm doing it, honestly, just because we're vibing up in here for that. So we're doing it for the community. So we're locking in. Go. I wonder if we have anybody that got. Let me see if we can go ahead and search up Travis Scott Phantom 6 low indoor. Do you guys know who as of right now has them in hand? Maybe we can see them and we can compare them. Let's see. What's this? I'm going to go ahead and give them a nice little shout out real quick. Shout out to Complex Sneakers. By the way, if you guys did not know, man, shout out to Complex Sneakers. Shout out to Complex in general. Because of you guys, obviously, we ended up dropping a post and they ended up watching the story, and that just shows that we're making moves up in there. Damn, I'm seeing these nice ass cars right now, friends, and I'm seeing blue, orange. I'm not gonna lie, the Corvette, man. We gotta get like them soon, friends. Okay, back to it. Let's go ahead and see Shout out to Complex Sneakers once again. So these are the indoors Travis Scott's Phantom 6s. Now, if I'm not mistaken, yesterday, Toma, New York City, Bryant Park, Travis Scott ended up tapping in, and there was actually the cleats, the indoor sneakers, and also on top of that, the merch. So I think this is where it was going down. Let me go ahead and double check. Yep. And that was the vibe right there. So you guys had the cleats, the indoors, and the merch. I'm going to go ahead and provide with the volume as well.
What's going on, guys?
There you guys go. It's okay, friends. It's okay. Yep. It's okay. Yep. All right. Let's go ahead and double check. 88%, 53%. Things are slowing down. Still no W. Nada. Nothing yet, friends. Popping that up. There we go. All right. That should be good. $54. There we go. I'm curious if after the release is done, if they're going to keep on having the merch on the Travis site, or actually, since it's still going on, I'm pretty sure they will. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, yeah, we're good. I was about to say, wait a minute. Did they remove the majority of them? BG, do you actually play soccer or are you flipping? I'm actually going to be assisting. So if anybody does need a pair in a size 10.5, either or, we're going to go ahead and let it go. Because clearly I'm not a football player, but I do like seeing and I do like representing the teams. But for the cleats, definitely going to go ahead and assist that for somebody that truly does need it. And as far as for the indoors, I will go ahead and check that out. We're hoping that we can get at 10.5, but we'll see. BG, what's going on, bro? On this Sunday, waiting for email to see if I hit. Well, Chief, if you end up hitting, shout out to Chief. I got to see them in hand. He stays in Brooklyn. I stay in Brooklyn. We're going to have to do a nice little calm little video check with them. But shout out to Vic, man. He's an OG up in here. He's always supporting. And whenever the time does come, Vic, man, you got to let me know when to pull up on you so that way we can have a good time and whatnot. You always get me right. Every single time when Vic takes a W, you know, he is extremely supportive by letting me have him for retail and vice versa. If I ever do get a pair for him, just know it's going to be nice for retail up in there. Shout out to Vic once again, man. Appreciate you, man. If the team gets knocked out, they will take the merch off the site, is what I've heard. Interesting. I don't know if that's going to make a difference, though. But check your emails. I just got the W. Let's double check. Let's see. Let's see. No, it's still pretty quiet for your boyfriends. It's still quiet. No, nothing yet. Got a W on a 7.5. Congrats, Trap. There we go. I'm assuming that's for the misses, right? Our Guinness Acosta, what's going on, man? Hey, BG, you think these going to be good for resale? I think anything Trav, as of right now, will be good for resale. Even though a lot of folks are talking about, you know, him being watered down and whatnot with some of the releases. But as of right now, clearly, there's still people trying to go for them. Still resale value. It's looking like it's going to be a problem. It's looking like it's going to be a problem to grab these up. So, good luck to anybody that's going for them. And I'm sure these will have some good old resale. Oh, my. All right, friends. Let's see. 56% in. And we're still locking in on that. Here we go. It's okay to...
Watch for traffic.
Hold on, friends. Hold on. All right, friends. We're back in there. All right. Let's see what the vibes are real quick. I had some guests up in here. They're still coming in and out, so don't mind your boy. We're still working up in here.
Traffic.
Here we go. And we're still waiting up on it. Hold that thought, friends. Let me just get you guys one more minute. One more minute, friends. Alrighty, friends. Okay. Hey, BG, you think these are going? I got a W for both. Oh, congratulations on that, man. Let's see. Popping that. Still nothing on my behalf, friends. But congratulations if you guys took a W on both. I don't know if you guys use the same email or different emails and stuff. But congrats. Got 58% now on the indoor shoes. So it's getting closer and closer for us to get the job done. I'm hoping that there's still people out there being hopeful, right? Trying to get that dub. Let's freaking go, baby. Got W's yet. Still no W yet, but we're gonna go for it. Trust and believe that, friends. If I see a W, I'm taking it. If I see a W, I'm taking it. Come on. Excellent. Friends, just out of curiosity, how good is the connection? Are we able to hear your boy? If you guys can hear me, okay, can you guys drop Cactus Jack if the connection is smooth and you guys can hear me nice and neat? And I'm going to go ahead and cancel this one right here. 69% of you guys actually went from. Dang, that's a lot. That's a lot more than I was expecting compared to the cleats. 59% now. Sheesh. There we go. Cactus Jack, I see him. I got him. There you go, friends. Okay. So the cleats are still stuck at 80%. 88%. Here we go. Connection is Gucci. Awesome. So in real life stream coming up. Should we go outside and enjoy? Let me actually see if I got the keys to the car first and foremost, friends. 60% now, friends. 60%. Yes, we got the keys right there. Excellent. Okay, we're good money, friends. Just turning that bad boy off. CJ, excellent. And how about the glare? Is this better? I'm trying to make sure that I think this is better for you guys. We're gonna go ahead and vibe in like this. Hopefully that's better for you guys. Better. Thank you guys so much for your patience once again. You guys are amazing. I'm gonna just go ahead and double check more emails. Can I ask, what are you guys are up to for right now as we are taking W's? As we're taking W's, as we're out and about, what are you guys doing right now currently? Are you guys tapped in at home? Are you guys outside enjoying some weather? Some good, nice weather. You think I can resell these, says Dominican? I feel like there will be resell. I feel like there is. The way things are looking like, I feel like there will be resell.
Sorry, friends. I have to make sure I'm updating my family. Just landed from work, looking for a good movie to stream. Any recommendations? I would say, what's a good movie to watch right now that I've seen? I feel like there's one movie. I think it's called Obsession. I will go ahead and stream Obsession. Gym time. Okay, we got some gym heads up in the building. Gym time is right. Let's get it going. We're trying to get some good old muscle mass up in there too. But my gym time is going to be for tomorrow. Sorry, guys. I'm picking for gold right now. I need to make sure I don't got boogies. 89%. Now they're getting closer and closer for this one. 89%. Jeez Louise. I'm driving right now while I get my my whistle yet. Okay. There we go. Still waiting, friends. Still waiting. Still looking forward to a drop. A W. A something. Joe, what's up, man? Woo! Once again, I want to give a huge shout out to Super Swipe. I'm going to go ahead and drop you guys this bad boy right here so you guys can comment on it. Let us know if you guys took a W. If you guys did take a W, by all means, go ahead and drop it right there. I'm going to go ahead and drop you guys another short right after the stream as well, friends. So we're trying to do our best. We're trying to do our very best to get a dub. Bless you, BG. Thank you, guys. They're making sure back to orders get appropriate amount of stock before they close. Oh my gosh, you guys are such. What's going on here, man? That's foolery, George. Foolery. This is as simple and this is as, legit as it could possibly get, friends. Closer and closer. 64%. Now, it went from being 20 to 30 to 50 to 60. Now we're closing in 64%. Anybody? Does anybody got something? I'm on a bad losing streak with sneakers, LOL. Nah, listen. You win some, you lose some. Got to keep going, man. Started off the year off strong. And that's what we're doing, man. We're trying it. Trying to be strong. We're trying to end it off strong. If you guys started off slow, don't worry. We'll have more and more sneakers to do major dubs with. So. Closer and closer, friends. Joe dropping the Cactus Jack. Excellent. Yeah, I know, but 24 losses in a row? Listen, I've done 30 losses in a row, I feel like. Trust me. Trust me. I'm one to talk about losses, man. Back in like 2022 and 2023, just taking losses left and right. Made the trades and got Melo on the Wolves in. There we go. And 20 and 2K26 locked in. Made the trades and got Melo on the Wolves in 2K26, man. Who copped in $600 black Air Forces? Which ones? What up, BG? It's amazing how Super Swipe is all copacetic. I don't even know how to say that word now. But copacetic now. Wish it was like this for the Travis Pink pack, but I get it though. Listen, like I said before, I feel like I couldn't even read that word, but I think I get what you're saying. Is that how easy it is to use it? How easy it is now, compared to the last drop? But in all honesty, man, I mean, you live and you learn, and hopefully from their first time, and now seeing how it's going with the second time around, hopefully the third time will be even better, and they'll know what exactly and how exactly to run the show. So I still want to give them their props. I still want to say, even though the first drop was a little iffy, it might not have been all on them, it might not have been all on everybody, but they got their stuff together, man. They got their stuff together. So not too bad. Still hoping for a dub. Still hoping for that dub. I'm still checking religiously. Still checking. I hit 11.5 for the cleats. Passing 373 ship. No way. Head to the bar to chill with the fam, bro. There we go. Love to hear that. Right now, I got plans with my family, too. I'm actually waiting for them to come back to the car, and then I'm just going to go ahead and enjoy the rest of the weekend with the fam, because I had to end my vacay short just for the drop and stuff for you guys. So I'm trying my best. To make sure that I'm covering the drops and hoping that everybody gets a fair shot, because that's what I preach and that's what I'm trying to do, friends. I'm trying to make sure that everybody gets a fair shot at some Travs and more shoes to come. So, but at this point, the selection entries is stuck at 89% for the cleats. So, and then the indoors are just creeping up. They're getting closer and closer. Still nothing. I'm checking social. I'm checking updates. Eating some dinner. Enjoying. There we go. Still waiting. 68%. Getting closer and closer, friends. No more 40% left. We are closing in on 32% of entrance. Just checking the email. Still nada. Man, I need these to actually play soccer and nothing but L's. Jerry, what's up? Same. Same ting, friend. Same ting. Same ting. Getting closer. I'm looking at this goalkeeper jersey, man. Travis, man, hook it up. Let's go crazy. Jerry's the same. What a nice way to end off a Saturday/Sunday. For some good old, and I say Saturday because they were supposed to drop yesterday, but Saturday/Sunday with some good old Travis dubs, man. If I get an L, I'm done with sneakers. Oh my goodness. Well, if you guys catch an L today, don't worry, because Sneakers App should be up next with some dubs. Will resale drop to 300 at least? I'm not so sure. I feel like prediction-wise, they're going to be up there just because of how low I'm seeing with dubs. But that's probably because it's extremely limited. 70% now, friends. 70%. Closer and closer. Low stock equals high prices. High prices in what? Aftermarket or what? Sorry, friends. I hope they drop that new Fragment Jordan 1 low around. I mean, we did see some sample pairs rolling around, right? Jordan 1 low, Fragment, sample on feet. I think somebody, who was it? Rocking something along the lines of this. I feel like it's something like that. But let me know if you guys were to see a Fragment, another Fragment drop with Trav, what y'all messing with? Y'all messing with these? Would you guys go for this one? This Royal colorway scheme? BG, wouldn't you want the shoes to go with the jersey though? I would, man, but sometimes it's okay to mismatch. Sometimes it's okay for having something to just pop off by itself. That blue and gray is fire. That blue and gray is fire, but man, this one right here. Can't go wrong, man. This one right here, you guys can't go wrong. This one right here can't. This one right here can't. Something about these Fragment 2.0s or the Fragment variants, they go hard, man. Anybody hit? Very low hits. It's a very low hit rate, but I'm assuming because of the low quantities. I got a link for the cleats. Should I buy them? That's up to you guys. The one I saw was like blue leather and gray suede. Not bad. I kind of like the Royal colorway better. He can wear the jersey with the Leche Blues. The Leche Blues. Love the Leches. Leche Blues are a sleeper, man. Thank you guys so much for the bless yous. Appreciate you guys. 27% left for the ICs, man. I have a 9.5. Nice. Congrats. Damn, this one is still stuck at 89. Just hits cleats 5. Let me see. 5 minutes ago. 10.5. Congrats. Sorry, guys. I gotta grab these keys before somebody sees and just goes in and dashes off. I'm hitting when it's 1% left. Same. See, that's the mindset. That's the mindset right there. That's what we want. Love the fragments. Never hit on them. At least I'm consistent. Wait, what do you mean by that, Joe? Dang, GG's? I'm never getting the Travs W's. Oh, and never getting the Travs W's. Oh, my goodness. Trust me, I was too. I've been getting pretty lucky as of late, but trust me. Me too. Me too. And we wear the same size too, so I know the feeling. Finally at 90% for the cleats. LMAO, I got the pair of cleats link, but I don't really, but I don't know. They're really expensive. Again, if you guys are questioning it, then maybe don't do it. Don't do it because it's a lot. It is a lot. Finally at 90%, 10% left on them cleats. Good luck. Good freaking luck. And then you guys got 25% left on the indoors. We're getting closer for it to finish off. It's looking pretty hard right now for those that have not taken a W, but there's still a chance. There's still time. They're still there. Lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in. Skip your bills and get them shoes? Per trap? Nah, never do that, friends. Bills are more important. Always. Unless there's some Travis Scotts. Then we got to go ahead and say, nah, we're putting this on the card. Now we got 24% left on the indoors, friends. Closer and closer. Keep on getting closer. Closer. Turn the lights off in this place. Let me double check. Any more? Oh, yeah. Nothing's changed yet. Still the same. Renee, what's going on? Dan, you look as dark and red as me, spending time in that sun. I mean, we've been trying, sis. We've been trying. Hopefully everything's been well with you. All right? Gotta come through. My back is fixed up. I'm able to walk again. I'm able to run for a certain amount of time. We're getting there, sis. How's everything with you? 23% left. Let's get it going, baby. Again, friends, we're simply just waiting up on family. And then once family is here, I'm going to have to bounce out because, trust me, I've been doing this thing all day with you guys. Trying to balance out family time is difficult. But we're doing it. We're doing it. Shout out to the OGs, man. My OGs are back. They're chilling. Right now, just checking out prices to see where they're at. 476, 513. Sheesh. I stayed in the water at Siesta Key for 2 days. Does that mean you're no longer my tone? You're a little bit darker than this now? Well, I'm accepting the fate. Never, and I never will hit on the Travis site. Nah, that's not true. Mad, what's up, man? W on the cleats, 10.5. I'll believe it when I see it. Whenever you do take that dub, I'll see how it goes. We're celebrating, Clouds. We're going to celebrate. Braveheart, what's up, man? BG, what up, fam? What's going on, guys? We're getting closer and closer. We're finishing off the raffle pretty soon, guys. 22 minutes left. I mean, I said 22 minutes. 22% left on this one, and then you guys got 10% on the cleats. Yeah, I'm a little darker. Love it. There we go. As you should, man. That melatonin. I'm trying to get more color myself, friends. Can't be looking too much like Casper out here now. Not a good look for your boy BG. Ain't for everybody, but not for your boy. Okay. Excellent. Lock it in, friends. Last day for Kith Raffle. Nice. Let me double check. It's about to hit 7 p.m. Eastern. Raffle's been What time did the raffle? Damn, it's been an hour and 40 something minutes. Dang, yeah, it has been. Draw has been closed since 5. I want to say since like 5:05, give or take, somewhere around there. So it's been going for right around like 2 hours. It's about to hit almost 2 hours. About to be at NYC for Christmas again. You already know. Bet that. So then for sure, this time around, we'll be walking around. We'll be locked in. I just landed in Alabama. I missed out on this one. Brave. Trust me, bro. I was upstate. I was commuting, and then this was going on. I'm like, gotta go back, and I gotta make sure I jump on for you guys. 79%. That means we are 21% left away from seeing full results out and about. Let me go ahead and see where my destination is going to be at. From right here. Okay. Congratulations to everyone that hit. Yes, sir. 20% left, friends. 20% left. 20%. Checking my emails. Nothing. It's about to hit 7. Nada yet. Go ahead and adjust this. If you guys got questions or if you guys want to drop anything within the chat, by all means do so, man. Does George have a house full of shoes, man? Yeah, man. You guys got to see his place, man. It's covered on with all the shoes that he does not wear at all. He's just building bricks, as some folks like to call it. He's just building bricks. Building houses with some bricks. $19% left, friends. 19% left for the indoors. And then the cleats have been stuck at 10%. I'm redesigning my collection with clear cases. That's a nice fit, man. I'm not going to lie. I'm probably going to get some more clear cases whenever I do end up like dashing off to the next spot. But in the meantime, we'll keep the same ones. Not too bad. It's a not too bad type of thing. Gotta make sure that we're in a safe location, friends. The way things are looking like. Your boy BG's in the ghetto right now. Your boy BG's in the ghetto. Trying to make sure that we get some Travis Scott. So I gotta watch my back. I'm in a fishbowl type of car right now. Gotta make sure we safe in town up in this thing. $18% left, friends. 18% left. Make sure the lighting is good. Prime Day has some clear ones on sale. Fire. For how much? For how much, friends? Okay, at this point, cleats are stuck at 10%. Generally cares how the elites, the indoors, if they're going to finish off first. $118 for a set of 12. I mean, that seems to be a deal, but damn, man, why does everything got to be so expensive nowadays?
Perfect to walk around in a live stream. I don't know, man. I don't feel safe with this laptop around. I don't know. Nice. Okay. I'm seeing some of the not much. Normally 140. It's a lot, man. I'd say the 65 up in the chat right here, right now. You guys are amazing. Renee says, I can say I never felt unsafe in the city, even walking around at nighttime or at night down in a dark street. You got to come wherever I'm at right here, right now, man. This is where it's unsafe. This is where you might have to be worried no matter at what time and what cost and what sundown and which block. Let me get back to it. Hold on. BG, what you copping next? After this week? Let's see. Wixer, I appreciate that, man. He says, prayers to all who are affected by the earthquake. I appreciate you, man. United States. Okay, cool. We're here. Man, I'm thinking about the Miros, but why are the Miros $255, friends? Like, why? Why is that $255? Can somebody please tell me? $255 retail price tag for 7s. Jeez Louise. That's a great question. Nike taxing. What was the old retail price tag for the Miros back then? Was that 2008 release? How much were... Or how much are they typically? 210? 215? Oops, sorry, friends. 15% left. Let me go ahead and get a nice little paper towel. I gotta clean up the boogers. At least I'm not using socks anymore. Going at it. This. Cool. Okay. Back to it. 14% left. Dang, man. We're getting closer and closer. Come on. Come on, come on. We need a dub. I pass on the 7s. Only people wearing 7s are at the bus stop. Wait, what do you mean by that, Joe? Dirty socks for the Mocos is crazy. I'm telling you, back in the good old days. Dirty socks, Mocos. BG, have some gold for the rest of us. Oh my gosh. Save some gold for the rest of us. It's crazy, friends. Let me go ahead and get out the whip real quick because I think it is time to transition off pretty freaking soon. Let me go right here. Okay, cool. Let's start stepping out. We're stepping out, friends. Okay, checking the car. Cool. Everything's good. Cool. All right. We're in there. Ah. There we go. Okay. Turn that biz on. And we're in there like swimwear. Okay. Cool. Can you guys see me, friends? Let's see. Okay. We're good to go. Just don't want you guys to get hit with that AC too much. So they not treated like candy on... Wait, huh? Huh? All right, 9% left for the cleats. 13% left for the indoors. We're getting closer and closer towards the end of the raffle, friends. We're getting closer and closer towards the end. This is what it's looking like in hand. I can't wait to possibly get in a W very soon. But they look very nice. $87%, 91%, getting closer. Once again, if you guys have been waiting patiently with your boy, preach. Non-stop refresh. All mail, nada. Can we talk? All right, friends. So, just out of curiosity, for this week, all right, let's go ahead and talk about this real quick because we are coming close to the live stream. Want to talk about for this week, what is it looking like for cops? Because it seems like it's going to be extremely quiet for the month of July. And I want to hear from everybody right here, right now, that's tapped in right now. What's the next cop after this? BG hitting us with the Tevin Campbell off the top rope. Yes, sir. How you guys know about that? What y'all know about that, kid? I wanna know, baby. On my knees pleading for the cleats. Y'all really needing them cleats, man. Good friggin' luck. Jordan 5 Halloweens are up next, I see. For SC. But what about for this week specifically, though? GT cut for EYBLs. That's going to be for the 7th. That's not even... That's going to be for the 7th as well. Nike SB Zoom Tennis Classics. Not too bad. Definitely don't need those yet. But, let me see. For this week, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, wow. It's actually going to be a very quiet week unless we get a shock drop of some sort. Nothing but Supreme for me this week. We still don't have these loaded up on Sneakers app, so maybe shock drop on Sneakers app this week? Perhaps, potentially. Nothing else for me until those October 95s are nice, though. Nothing less for me until those in October. The 95s are nice, though. Let's double check the 95s. Just waiting on shock drop. 95s Club 58. Not a bad look. Not too shabby. I don't see anything to cop until like August or September. Sheesh. I'm gonna put the phone to charge for a bit, friends. There we go. That's not too bad. Charge this bad boy off. There we go. %. Okay, these two are stuck right around that 87 and 90%. Gonna be a little bit slower for this release. Okay. All right, friends. So here's what I'm gonna do, friends, because it is 7:13 and my family's about to tap in real quick. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and end the stream off right here. Even though it's almost about to finish, I do have to make sure that I upload content for you guys as well, so I can multitask and make sure that we're good to go on that. I want to say thank you so much for everyone that's tuned in. Since jumping on in the morning, afternoons, and evenings. It is a Sunday. I hope you guys. I've been eyeballing nothing but SBs on StockX as of late. I'm not gonna lie, and seeing that you guys can buy some pre-owned shoes on stock doesn't seem too bad either. But yeah, friends, I'm gonna go ahead and leave it at that. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys are looking forward to more W's within the next couple of weeks. Please, if you guys don't mind, if you guys want me to keep on growing and try to support you guys, like I said before, I'm gonna be dropping you guys a reel later on, probably within the next 40 minutes or so, or 30 minutes. If you guys don't mind, go ahead and show support on the Instagram reels, so I can possibly do something like, again, retail hits for everybody, whether it's a Travis Scott pink pack, whether it is maybe perhaps, the Phantom 6 lows. I really am trying, man. I really am trying. So please make sure you guys support the reels, the stories, the shorts, the posts, the live streams, as you guys normally do. And yeah, we'll see each other very, very soon. I really do appreciate you guys. I gotta go ahead and get my things situated with family and vibe. I love you guys. I appreciate y'all, and expect a short coming very, very soon. I love you guys. I'm out. Peace, baby. Peace. Love you guys.